so you won't have any background noise to disturb our presentation speaker this evening. Let's see. And then mute everybody here. So, Lynn, I hope you can help me with that. I don't think I can mute everyone. So, if
I
you're
got it, Sheila, but you're
okay.
going to have to manually unmute you after I do it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. So excited. Please, we're getting all the lines muted so you can help us with that also. Again, my name is Sheila Bird. I am currently in Centerville, Georgia. I hail out of Michigan. I moved to Centerville. My background is in nursing. I want to formally introduce you and welcome you to Success Partners International Team Call. On this training call for this evening, we want to really begin by congratulating each of you for showing up, because we all know that showing up begins with making that choice to be on this call with your teammates and Success Partners. And now I'm so excited because I get the opportunity to share our signature message. So I'm going to go ahead and start that message with everyone. So each of us on the call, we can say this. So each of us on the call, I am part of a growing team of entrepreneurs with a shared mission to protect and empower 2 million new families and small businesses with Legal Shield's network of law firms and world-class identity theft services. What we do matters, and we are looking for help. It's very important for us to memorize and personalize this so that we can use all the bits and pieces in our conversation when we're talking to someone about what we stand for with Success Partners. So I'm so excited to be able now to introduce to you, some who know, some who don't, but I'm telling you, she is such a special person and so dear to my heart. She is a great leader in this company. She's helped so many people. She's reached one of the top positions in the company. She's an author. She has her own book, and she is very astute at everything that she puts her mind to. And she's a committee member with Ladies of Justice, doing some phenomenal things in the realm of Ladies of Justice also. So it is such an honor to introduce her to the Zoom call tonight. So everyone, please help me welcome Miss Lynn Schuessler-Williams. Lynn, are you there?
I am, Sheila. Thank you so much. What a great job you do with building our enthusiasm. I'm excited to be here just from listening to you check us in. And Sheila didn't say much about herself, but I'll tell you, she's a phenomenal leader in our company as well. She and her husband, Carlos, have done amazing things. And Sheila is also a great leader in Ladies of Justice. So I'm always excited when I get to share a platform with you, Sheila. Thank you so much. And I'm excited to be the story facilitator tonight. We have some great stories for you. And we're going to start with a membership story. I'm going to go to Evansville, Indiana. We'll hear from Lee Perry.
Hi, Lynn. Lee Perry, Evansville, Indiana, background fund development consultant. Thank you so much this evening. Folks, I'm super excited. We were able to help a woman who has special needs children get her rights protected, and she was so excited that she did a referral while I was on the Super Saturday this weekend, and I reached out to her because we've got all this tech at hand using Prospect by Legal Shield, sent her the 1.5-minute video. She said, this is exactly what I've been praying for. Please sign me up. So while I was on the Super Saturday, I signed up a referral, and I'll be circling back with her on Monday so that we can get her the unemployment benefits that she deserves. Back to you, Lynn.
Wow, that's amazing, Lee. Talk about multitasking. I love it. That's a great story. And now I'm going to go out to the Cincinnati, Ohio market to Mr. Prince Johnson. Prince, are you with us?
Yes, I am. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Lynn. Yes, I'm just going to share an experience that I had using not only Zoom, but the way that the process took place is that I had two members, or should I say two prospects, and that I immediately put on a Zoom last week during the daily Zoom. After the Zoom was over, I immediately followed up and set up a three-way call, whereas those calls were also successful. And both prospects actually became members, and I was also able to get them onto a welcome call. They are very happy. Thanks to you, and thanks for the training. Back to you, Lynn.
Thank you so much, Prince. That's what I call putting the system to work and watching the system work for you. Great job, Prince. Congratulations. And there's another person who's in the Cincinnati market who's been putting the system to work. I want to go out to Mr. Matt Miller.
Thanks, Lynn. Matt Miller, Cincinnati, Ohio, background in manufacturing. And, you know, on Wednesday this week, Timber did a great training, and he also challenged every one of us to fast start qualify again. And so I said, challenge accepted. And so this week I brought on 2 new team members to our Legal Shield associate family, and they have both fast start qualified within 5 days. They completed their training today. They're receiving their bonuses this week. And the best is yet to come. They're Ken Poulter and Dee Campbell. Back to you, Lynn.
Wow, Matt, congratulations. Way to accept that challenge. Way to go to work. Way to help your new teammates really get it done. We're so proud of you, Matt. Congratulations. And with that, I get to go out to a gentleman who is a leader to all of us. He's the newest Millionaire Club member in our team, Mr. Timmer Halligan. The Zoom is yours.
Well, thank you so much, Lynn. And what great stories tonight. Congratulations to, the folks that have come on board. I want to give a special shout out to Billy Bernard and Guyland West. They joined on Friday after watching a Zoom on Wednesday. And today they did their fast start qualifying class, already got their lists organized, and we're starting to knock out three-way calls. So I want to welcome them and everybody to our Sunday night team call. Wow, it's always spectacular after we finish up an incredible event. Yesterday's event, it absolutely blew my mind. I'll be honest, I was not expecting some of the announcements, some of the enhancements, when we got our first call of the month, July 1st, I said, wow, we got some great incentives in place. But yesterday they really raised the bar for us to be able to excel, as well as for them to be able to give us this incredible opportunity. So I'm going to go through a few of the announcements from yesterday, and you can check them out. All you got to do is go over to Legal Shield Associate Success page, go over to our Team Ascent Facebook page, go into the resources section in your LS Engage, and you'll see them all. But I'm going to quickly go through the announcements from yesterday. I know we're all still taking them in. There's probably a few things that need to be clarified. But let me just start out with the Riviera Maya Second Chance. They came out at the beginning of the month of July and said, hey, we're going to give away a couple more trips, and you have to do the following things to get it done. And then they came out yesterday and said that we're going to give away 20 more spots. Now, I'm excited. My wife and I were just talking about this yesterday. We're like, man, we cannot wait to get unquarantined in 2021. And I said, no worry, honey, because we already got that trip January 3rd through the 7th, 2021 at the Riviera Maya. But what they're going to be doing is giving away this trip to 20 more couples, right? So go ahead and start getting your passport ready. Take a look. They're going to take the top 20 Total Network Power Team Premium Power Team recruits. Go through. Here's what I want to just clarify real quick for everybody. Legal Shield Associates will earn a travel experience for 2. All your airport transfers, round trip airfare, a welcome reception, incredible dinners, all you can eat, all you can drink. All you got to do is bring your bathing suit, some flip-flops, and a couple T-shirts. At least that's what I'll do. My wife will pack 2 full suitcases. But they've opened it back up. So everybody has the opportunity, to make this trip to I don't remember where we're going to. I know I'm going somewhere great. Riviera Maya. So anyway, you want to make sure you get that downloaded. Take a look. I printed up all the flyers. Read through them thoroughly. Next they talked about was fast start qualifying, right? And they said, after doing their research and finding that, really people are pushing hard, to get to manager. They've made the manager position, really, really tremendous from a bonus perspective. Still giving us the opportunity to get a bonus when you go to senior associates. So anybody who joined as of yesterday, you get a $100 bonus when you fast start qualify. $100 matching bonus goes to the sponsor. And some folks are saying, well, what happened to the 300? Well, what they've done is enhance the bonuses so that your new associates can keep on moving forward. And what they've done is now given the advanced to manager a $750 bonus for your new associates. $750 bonus to be able to go out and generate $400 worth of sales. That's 8 memberships, right? 8 family legal plans and ID shields will get you to 400. Now you can do that with a team of individuals as well, or do it by yourself. And then a $500 matching bonus to the sponsor. And then what they did is said, let's go ahead and talk about how do we get more people excited to go to the senior manager position. So you got 45 days after you have to get to manager to get to senior manager. So you got a total of 90 days with all of these bonuses. And if you get there in the first 90 days, you get a $750 bonus, another $500 matching bonus. So let's just take a look at this. So you're a brand new person and you come on board with Legal Shield. Now we're not even talking about the commissions yet, but you get the fast start qualifying bonus in your first 20 days of being a Legal Shield associate. You get $100. Then another $750 to get to manager, then another $750 to get to senior manager. That is $1,600 worth of bonuses, and you still get your commissions. Now, sponsors, you help somebody get to the senior manager position in the first 90 days, you get an additional $1,100 on top of overrides, and then you've got upline matching bonuses, senior associate or senior director, as well as ED. And then for, folks that are business builders that are looking to build a team, right? You've got unlimited bonus potential July, August, and September. Too many directors right now are sitting at director. Really push hard to get to senior director so you can take advantage of these bonuses. Again, talking about more of them over here. Additional points given for recruits July 11th through the 19th. And I think what everybody was waiting for also, listen, the bonuses are tremendous, but what they've done to our ID Shield and some of the new enhancements, you will notice that the ID Shield, the prices did go up for the 1 bureau monitoring. Make sure you check your back office for that. It did not go up for the family 3 bureau monitoring, but they enhanced it, adding more things. They alluded to the fact that we're going to have an ID Shield product that's going to be out there for businesses. How many of you guys have heard business owners talk about what happens if my business, gets impacted by identity theft? Well, guess what? Wait for the fall. I can promise you the way things are going right now, by the time we get to Charlotte for our next convention in October, they're going to be ready to blow the roof off. So we've got now 90 days or so, right? All of July, August, September. Then we're in October. It's about 90 days from now. And I was talking to this gentleman I'm getting ready to introduce right now, and he was talking about, going on a run and really taking advantage of all of the incentives, the enhancements. It is our team leader, 20-year veteran, multi-millionaire club member, Mr. John Drennan.
All right, thanks so much, Timmer, and bear with me here for a second. Okay, everybody. John Drennan here in New Hampshire. I'm so excited. And first of all, so many things to comment on already. First of all, Sheila Bird, thanks for kicking us off. You made that look easy. And also, Lee, that membership story. I mean, if you caught what Lee said, the referred member said, I've been praying for something like this. And folks, that's what we have. That's why we have meaning every day and what we can do. We're not a scam. We're not a spam. We're not here today, gone tomorrow. This is real. This is tangible. And that story was an example. Prince, kudos on you. 2 people on Zooms, you followed up and you got 2 new members, potentially 2 new associates. By the way, the best prospect for associate is a satisfied member. Thirdly, Matt, you accepted that challenge and got 2 new people and they're fast starting. They're getting a bonus. You're matching that. Folks, these are just great examples of what's happening all over this company. And Timmer, kudos to you. And I know you and I have been on a lot of trips, and every trip we talked about, gee, wouldn't it be great to see more folks on this trip that we know? So I just encourage people, especially if you've never been on one of these all expense paid trips, is go for it. And so with that, I want to, for those who were on our training or our team call, and by the way, this is our weekly team Zoom call. On Wednesday, we do a training, that's specific training, but we kind of mix it up on Sunday. Last week, I interviewed a lady who just knocked it out of the park with her story. I personally received over 10 text messages and comments after the fact on, oh, wow, that was awesome. That was amazing. Where's the replay? By the way, it's on our calendar. And just people were bubbling over Dani Goeden's story of last week, where she took the last 6 days of June and went for senior director really hard and ended up bringing in over 400 premium points between her and some team members in a 2-day period, and fell just short, but with that created incredible momentum, had amazing income week. So many times over the years, we've heard some people run for something, they get excited, they go for it for a few days. When it's over, you don't hear from them again for a week or two. So I checked in with Dani. I said, okay, now we're in the first full week of July. Last week's over. What's happened? And so Dani came back on to talk about what's happened. So, Dani, since last Sunday, when so many people were inspired by your story, here we are 1 week later. I know you told me you were setting the goal to hit PC Pro by Friday and earn that extra $100 bonus. Go ahead, update us. Let's welcome Dani Goeden from Colorado. How'd your week go?
I hit the PC Pro. Yes, I hit the PC Pro. I did not get the recruit, so unfortunately I will miss the $100 bonus, but I'm happy that I hit PC Pro in the first 10 days of the month. That was really exciting. That was definitely a big push for me, stepping way out of my comfort zone and totally worth it.
Yeah, and I misspoke on the $100, but PC Pro by the 10th of the month. And by the way, I believe in addition to PC Pro, where do you stand? Don't you also have some other premium that's in? So where are you right now? What's happened right now when you look at your business? Where's your personal premium? If everything was processed from up through today, where's your personal premium? Where's your team premium?
So my personal premium would be about 170 something. And then I had carryover from last month. But no, I lied. I'm sorry. I still have, I'm doing the math in my head real quick. I have about 200 in personal premium right now. That should be processed Monday. And then I have, Stella's got a 38. Anthony's got a 38. And I got a couple others that I think processed as well. So we should be around 250 to 280 total in premium for the team.
Okay, so your 200 personal premium, that's in addition to your carryover. And then with your team, you're at 250, 280, approaching 300. We're 12 days in. Last month, senior director wasn't really even on your radar until 6 days left in the month. This month, you're well on your way to senior director. And what's the rest of the month hold for you? What's your goal? What are you committed to? What do you see for yourself in the month of July?
I see a solid senior director. I mean, it's done. I have the momentum going. I have the people in my pipeline. I mean, if you guys could see my list right now, it's crazy.
I want to
And
stop you right there. And here's why. If anyone sees your face right now, you're lit up. And your comment was solid, Senior Director. It's done. Now, folks, I want you to all understand, with halfway through last month, Dani was discouraged. She had some things happen that she wasn't expecting. She had fallen out of performance clubs. She had some people non-responsive. But rather than pout or whine or whatever, she, with 6 days left, said, you know what, I'm going for it. Almost hit Senior Director. And now she's talking like, well, it's Senior Director, that's done. I'm doing that. I mean, she's already looking past that. And you can see it on her face and hear it in her voice. So that's why I wanted to interrupt you there and kind of catch that right there, Dani. So just any more comments you were going to make regarding July, and for that, even beyond July, the rest of this year?
I mean, I plan on being, and I'm going to be a solid director or senior director, sorry, for all the way through October. And I hope to be inching my way towards executive director by the time we're in Charlotte and seeing those numbers. One of my big goals is to change my mindset on recruiting. I have always been a short-minded recruiter. I haven't been the best recruiter in the world, and I've let that mindset just kind of set in. And now I got to change that. I got to become a recruiter. I am a recruiter. I am going to attract the leaders to my team.
All right. Well, Dani, thanks so much, and congratulations. As now you've come on 2 weeks in a row with just great comments. And folks, anybody who's hearing Dani last week and this week can pick up on what momentum does. When you make a committed decision and go for it. And those who were on last week also heard that even though Dani had dropped out of PC, she put in so much premium at the end of last month that she contacted Legal Shield and said, hey, I missed my reboot. I fell out. Can you put me back? Would you consider putting me back in? They listened and did that. So she's fully back in PC, already PC Pro this month, already with carryover for next month. And as you heard it, Senior Director this month. So we look forward to celebrating that, Dani. Thank you. Keep up the good work. Next, I want to make my comments about yesterday. Folks that don't know me, and by the way, welcome to the brand new associates who are on here tonight. I know we have several. I want to welcome you. 22 years ago, I was introduced to this project and this program. I got to tell you, I couldn't wait to use Legal Shield. And after I used it, it became easy to share it with other people. Why? Because I had a law firm in my pocket. Now I've got a law firm on my cell phone. And so it became very easy. And I started sharing Legal Shield, just like we teach today. People got the membership. I got paid. Some of them I went back to and I said, hey, do you want to see how our business works? Some said yes, some joined, some went to work. Some of them now are earning six figures. And so that's how incredible this business is. And, we've got 3 Millionaire Club members on this line right now. Three of us who have made at least $1 million in this business. One of them you heard from, Timur Halligan, who's been part-time his whole career. Another one, Ron Chambers, well into his second million, started out part-time as a painting contractor. Now, has full-time six-figure income, or rather residual income, whether he works or not. And myself, income every day, whether I work or not. So why are we working? Well, because it's where we're at today. It's absolutely amazing. So I want to share, I've got a journal here going of major events this year and just nuggets. I want to share 10 real quick things that to me yesterday were home run comments. First of all, from the panel, make up your mind and do it. That was the strongest comment in terms of making this business work. And it was repeated by a couple of the people who have just blown the numbers open in a short period of time. Make up your mind and do it. That's the first thing. Secondly, you got the advice, Taproot. Now, what does that mean? For those of you who have teams and genealogies, it means look for people below the people you recruited. Understand anyone in your organization is part of your team. So taprooting is looking for people. I did that with Timmer Halligan years ago. I called him. He didn't know me, but I called him. I was taprooting. A third thing, the 3-step process for beginning a new associate, and we're really going to be hammering this. And it's 3 steps. And we've always talked about this, but not this clearly. Number 1, do a welcome call with new associates to introduce them to teammates. Number 2, set and do a game plan. And in that game plan, there are some basics. What is their why? Do they know there's the bonus money on the table? Would they like to go for it? Number 3 is immediately schedule that private Zoom and do that first Zoom. We used to call that a PBR. Okay, so that was the third thing. Fourth thing, this comment was made. I thought it was brilliant. Welcome call is a talent search for the upline. Many times over the years, you all have put me on the phone with someone that's new to the team. And as I've talked to them, I've been evaluating in my own mind as talent, as a recruiter. Who is this person? What are they capable of? What's their why? What are they up to? What are they going to do? Because that's a way to help taproot. Fifthly was this comment, connection is currency. I hope if you heard that, you wrote it down. Connecting with people is currency in our business. So that's 5 of the 10 things. Number 6, Brian Crothers said Legal Shield's a proven vehicle. Why is that so important? There are record numbers of people today looking for home-based income. There's a lot of scams out there. There's a lot of short-sighted stuff. There's a lot of things just trying to get money out of people's pockets. We're trying to put value into people's households and businesses. We can't begin to pay associates the value that we bring a customer. So anytime you bring more value to the customer than what we're being paid, you're in a winner. And so this vehicle's a winner. We've got countless Millionaire Club members. Next, this cannot be a business of convenience. You cannot have success here when you constantly say, well, I'll do it if it's convenient. I'll be on the call if it's convenient. I'll make calls if it's convenient. It's got to take us out of our comfort zone. Number 8, it does not take forever to change your forever. And the point being there, in 90 days, every one of us can change our life forever. By the way, Timmer mentioned this. I'm on my next 90-day run. It's 81 days. It starts tomorrow. It goes through the end of September. This will be about the 4th one I've done in my career. It's going to shift my income for the rest of my life. You can do that too. Number 9 came from Darnell Self. Each quarter, you figure out who you're going to work with. We're in a new quarter, and anyone that's got any team, you got to figure out who are you going to work with, where are you going to invest your time and energy, because you got to run your race. You're looking for people who want to run with you. And then finally, this is a company that cares. This is a company that's doing something in the midst of the coronavirus, in the midst of social unrest and the injustices we see being done to so many in the minority communities and women. And it's just unbelievable in 2020. But that's what we're dealing with. And we're a company that's here to help. And so that's something to feel good about. So I wanted to point out those were highlights I took from yesterday. And I want to wrap up here with announcements. And I want you to hear these through some fresh ears, even if you've been listening to me for years and years. And that is number 1, we have corporate information every week to keep up. It's your umbilical cord to the company to, number 1, read the newsletter every week. Doesn't mean read every word. It means go through it, and the things you don't know about, read those and be up to date with what's going on. That newsletter hit everyone's box today. Your email, if you're not getting it, get a hold of corporate through the chat feature. Number 2, the leadership show tomorrow at 11. If you didn't catch it today, at 7 Eastern. So tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. If you miss it, you can always go back and hear that replay. And then number 3, replay of yesterday. And if you missed any of yesterday, go back and hear the replay. The panel of the high achievers that we've seen, Aaron Brown and the wins, and the folks out of Canada. That was maybe the best panel I've ever seen in 22 years. So again, the replay. So these are the main things from corporate. But what about our team, Success Partners? So here you go. Number one, we are continuing with our daily Zooms Monday through Friday at 12:30 Eastern. We do a Zoom on the memberships, the legal plan, the ID Shield, and member perks. It's 15 minutes. Every day we got a rock star doing that presentation. Every evening this week, Monday through Friday, 8 p.m., we're doing both the membership and the business opportunity. So that's for your folks who, are ready to learn about the business. Now, every one of these events, we're asking our speakers to make sure we promote the next one. So tomorrow, let me grab the schedule here. I got it handy. I know I do. Tomorrow, Lynn Schuessler-Williams is going to do the membership. And when she's done with her 15 minutes, she's going to promote that the guests who are on can bring their spouse, their neighbor, their family member, their business partner on to hear that information again, but also to hear how they could be part of doing what we do to get the word out and get compensated. I'll be doing 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So Lynn Schuessler-Williams and John Drennan tomorrow, and then we'll have continue throughout the week. How do you get on those? Same as tonight, jdczoom.com. Okay, next, as a team, we do our Wednesday training Zoom, 9 p.m. Eastern. You get on the same way you got on tonight. And then every morning, 8 a.m., Monday through Friday, we have our morning cup of coffee call. We call the morning stretch call. This is for people who have it in their schedule to be able to come on every day and get a boost. And so tomorrow will be the day to declare your goals and intentions for the week. And there will be more than that, but that will be the heartbeat tomorrow. Okay, so finally, all of this, including a new tracking form, and thank you, Dani Goeden. After last week, I spoke more with Dani about what she was doing. She actually took 2 of our team tracking forms and kind of combined them. So I actually took that, reformatted that for Success Partners. We're calling that the Dani Goeden tracking form. Hey, if it helps you, if it's a little bit easier, check it out. All of this, all of our calls, all of our Zooms, all of our recordings, and all of our documents and tracking you can find at successpartnerscalendar.com. So with that, everyone be ready to declare tomorrow. Everyone, take advantage of the timing we have here with a company that's out in front of serving individuals, families, and businesses with the legal needs that are unprecedented today. Out front in addressing identity theft, not just identity theft, but all the other things that got talked about yesterday as we expand that product into privacy management and social media management, et cetera, for our families. And then thirdly, we know home-based business has been a trend for decades. Today, it's a new normal. Legal Shield's been at it 48 years. We have massive success, all of it listed in our profiles of success, which is a couple hundred pages. It's hundreds of people earning 6 figures and countless others as we recognize new people every week. You can be in this book. Dani Goeden's on her way into this book. So with that, everyone, make this an absolutely awesome week for you, your family, your business. Take care, and bye-bye.